Hey everyone!
Hello.
So let's continue with Mass Effect.
Okay.
We had to or have to rescue this person.
Yes.
And I forgot what we have to do.
So we have to find a console, I believe, or some kind of which helps us, to get rid of this force field which is
Yeah.
stalking. And I think we also have to take care of.
Somebody's
Yeah.
somewhere. Ooh.
Yeah, those are. You probably should heal yourself a bit because you already took a damage. So.
Wasn't F the healing? I don't have anything.
Okay.
There. I think there should be still one, but it hid.
You can see in the middle there is one, yeah.
Wait. Let's go. Garus. Go. Somewhere. I don't know. There. Okay.
And on the minimap you can see there's the small exclamation mark. So go. So basically go that way.
Okay. Wait, I still wait until. But what is there? I don't see any person.
So there was called the mining laser.
How do I defeat that? Or
No, you have to go through it and then kind of like activate it. So, but you have to go down for that. Okay.
I have no idea where I am.
Wait. There's.
Here is something.
That's weapon locker. Well, you can just open it. Try manual override.
Oh man. Wait. Can I do it again?
No, inefficient on gel. So.
No.
So there should be.
Why is this game so dark? Don't see anything. Don't I have a flashlight or something?
A flashlight, no. But there ought to be here. Okay, so do you see on the map? Oh, there, mining laser controls. You have to. Wait. You have to do it in correct order, basically.
Okay. So, how do I know what's the correct order?
So, try to click on that, yes? Okay. Okay, now.
So it's this one?
Yeah.
No, it's not this one. I understand. I have to do one by one.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so it was this and this.
Yeah.
No, this and this and maybe this. No, this and this and this. No, this and maybe this. Okay. Let's do this. No. Okay, this, and maybe this. Okay. Maybe again this? No. Okay, this maybe? Okay. Okay.
So go forward.
Okay.
There's something in front.
I would love to have some healing something because I'm very low on health.
There.
Ah!
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It's superior
It's not
We have to get
important.
you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
So now just push a button.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Will there be more fighting?
These ruins are not
Yes.
stable.
How will I do that with
This must trigger
almost
the
no
seismic
health?
event.
You will manage, I'm sure.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Should we say we need an escape plan or...
It's either way, you can whatever you want.
Ah, let's get out
Joker,
of here.
Get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Well, guys, you are going front. You protect me now.
Uh-oh.
Brenda, don't. That would be no fun.
I would say, what do you want?
Yeah, you can.
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
I'm not giving her up.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. Not, doesn't matter.
Okay, wait, I need to somewhere hide. Ah, I have finally, I can heal myself, yes. Oh! Are you serious? Ah, no, that's you. I mean, another one.
Good.
Garrus is down again!
Also, your weapons for
How is Garrus down again? Like, Garrus is good for nothing. Next time I will not bring him along.
He should be pretty good usually. I don't know why he's so easily put down here. Usually he should be he's actually one of the fan favorites, I just have to say.
Really?
Yes, he is. And
How?
later games is also pretty good, so
Okay, you, Rex, go already. Rex! Go! I told you to go. Go, there. There. Aye, aye. Okay. You just don't want to get rid of him? Okay.
Not without an airlift.
Okay. No, Rex is down! No, I am down!
You almost got him. Yeah.
Okay. So there is like some kind of thing which is... Okay, resume last save. I suppose it saved when we had the talk.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously,
I suppose
he
we
wants
have
you
to
help him
redo
find
the
it.
talking
The
part
conduit.
as
Yeah,
well.
No.
you have to redo the talk.
Oh man.
But you can hurry up, like...
What can we do about that tough enemy? Like...
These ruins are not
So
stable.
I would
That
recommend
must have triggered
recommend
a seismic
getting
event.
rid of the Geth,
We have
you know,
to hurry.
first,
The whole place
and
is
then
caving
just
in.
piling on that Rogue and Battlemaster.
Joker.
So
get
we
the
get rid of
Normandy
what?
and lock in on my
Get rid of the
signal. On the
robots
double, mister.
first, the
Aye,
Geth.
aye, Commander.
Those
Secure
Yes,
and
but
away.
there was
ETA
one
8
which
minutes.
was doing that huge blows. I don't know what
So
to
the
do.
rogue, like what we just need. So they're basically doing the rocket thing, and then they also have that, you know, that the thing which like paralyzes you.
Yes.
Yes.
So I get rid of... But... Okay. So I do what I did until now.
But basically, you were doing very good. You
Okay.
were doing. I think you were doing good. So
Do I need to use some shield thing or something?
once we get the battle stance, we can like
Okay.
skills.
Brenda, don't. That was no more fun.
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay, so
Okay, I heal. And I... Yes.
so
now.
you can like, but your shields are currently up, so you can like keep that. Wait until like you only use that once your shields are down.
Okay.
So right now maybe use the one which has like the on the right from that, because that
This?
like sharpens your like a shooting.
Okay.
Like, so you,
What should I do with Rex?
actually the one which has like multiple bullets, use that one because that
Okay.
makes him shoot faster.
What
and
about
also
Garrus?
and Garrus the same. So,
Okay.
so
Anything else?
Nothing else right now. So just focus on trying to get rid of the robots.
Shutting them down.
We really need to check on.
Ah!
We really need to check on Garrus. Something is not right. He's not supposed to go down this easily.
Yeah, Garrus is always the first one who goes
That
down.
that should.
Only Rex is the one who is actually doing
Yeah,
something.
Rex is doing what he's supposed to be
I
doing.
still
But
cannot
Rex,
believe
that's the
all
role
this.
of Rex is
Why would the
to
Geth
be
come after
kind of
me?
like a tanky
Do you think
or the
Benezia's
person who
involved?
can shoot back
Saren's
and
looking
take
for
the
the
damage.
conduit. You're a Prothean
Garrus
expert.
is supposed to be
Obviously, he
doing
wants you to
damage
help him
dealer, but
find
he's
it.
not supposed to go
The
down
conduit,
that
but
easy.
I don't know.
So something is not right.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Sorry, that was my sensor giving up its life.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Okay. I also...
You also got a level, so you could also like level up when
Can
you
I?
when you are done with this.
I am done.
Or well, when you
Yeah.
when we try again when we enter the combat. So once you've done the talking, blah blah
Okay.
blah blah.
Brenda, don't. That was no more
Too bad that we cannot stop this constant talk, or like how to say like this.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
We
what
have
you
to
mean.
redo it all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Can't the saving go after the talk? Like, if you
Whatever
understand.
I know what you mean. Like you just wanna okay, we've done this. Skip. Okay, let's get
She'll
to
stay
it.
with us.
Yeah.
Let's do the main
Yeah.
thing. Exactly.
Not an
Yeah.
option.
I know.
Saren wants her,
Or it loads already in the battle.
Well,
Or
Kill them.
something like
Spare
that.
the authorities.
Or maximum one text from the guy, like the last text. Okay.
also, you can. There's the barrier ability for Rex, so you can actually. So that's the
Okay.
shield boost, but the left to it is the barrier.
This?
That one is the barrier for Rex.
Ah, I can only choose one.
Yeah, one only. For Garrus, actually, yeah, the shield might be better because he needs all the help he can get.
Okay.
And for now, yeah, just start shooting people.
Seriously? I was running as fast as I could. This way go
I still
nowhere.
cannot believe all
Do you
this.
want me to try?
Why would the Geth
You can
come after
try.
me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins
Choose
are
the
not
same
stable.
text that I did
We
before.
have to hurry.
Aye, Commander.
You can skip.
Kill him.
With spacebar.
You didn't tell me you can
I
skip.
don't-
I was just saying that it takes ages until...
I forgot. But like, yeah.
Okay.
I was just trying to find like a.
Brenda. Dude, that would be fun.
There are
Safe
reasons.
is good. Thanks for the
Whatever it is you want.
The atmosphere. Kill him. Powering up.
You're almost down on health.
Yeah.
Oh man! Okay. At least it's not only hard for me.
I
No,
still
it's
cannot-
not.
Saren's looking for
The
the
conduit.
What the hell was
We have to hurry.
But I need to think this. I need to take care of the Geth near the force field first, because there's a sniper, and then there's so get rid of the specialists, and then get rid of the normal troops, and then get rid of the program battlemaster.
Okay.
That's my initial plan, at least.
At least you know the difference. I don't really know.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
There a reason you're in my way?
Thanks for giving
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
the kill.
Okay. Okay, so.
Oh.
Shield down.
You're done? Good job.
Okay.
Good job. That was fast. See,
Yeah, but that was tricky.
I
I
would.
really had to concentrate there. Like, but yeah, that was not easy. That was
Okay.
really had to really think through and concentrate what to do and like And you also saw everybody else also kind of died, like even the Rex died, and then I had to
Yeah.
like so
That was crazy.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land
done.
in exploding volcanoes.
But that's a hard
They
game.
tend to
Didn't
fry
we
our
choose like the
sensors,
easiest
melt our
mode in
hull.
this game?
Just for
not the
future
easiest, but I've
reference.
been normal mode, so
We almost died.
Yeah.
out
How is
there
this
and the
normal?
pilot is making jokes.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life
so
back there,
she's gonna
and
be
not just from the
the
volcano.
final member
Those
of the
Geth
team,
would have killed me
Mhm.
or dragged me off to Saren.
and yeah,
What did Saren
she's
want
more
with it? Do
biotic,
you know something
so
about
that
the
she
conduit?
can use the
Only that it was somehow connected to the
sci-fi
Prothean extinction.
force powers,
That is my
etc.
real area
So
of
Okay.
expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a
so
child.
she's a kid.
My
No, she's not a
research
kid,
has
but
not received the
she's
attention it deserves.
barely an adult.
Because
She
so
is young.
Other
she's
Asari
young.
scholars
let's
tend
say
to
like that.
dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
She's
What is
also available
interesting
for
is what I did not
romance if
turn
you
up.
want.
There's
No.
remarkably little
Why is it
archaeological
only
evidence of the
women who
Protheans,
are
and
No,
my
it's
dog
it's
might
not only
explain
women.
why
You
they
can also the
disappeared.
guy. There's
It
the
is
guy
almost as if
there. So
someone did
basically,
not
in
want the
this game, you
mystery
have three
solved.
options.
It is like
There's
someone
the if
came
you're a
along
man,
after the Protheans
you can
were
have
gone and cleansed
as a
the
Roman
galaxy
option,
of
the
clues.
Romance option,
But here's
this
the
woman
incredible part.
or
According to my
the
findings,
other
the Protheans were not the first
human
galactic
woman.
civilization
Mhm.
to
And if
mysteriously
you're a
vanish.
woman,
This
human
cycle
woman,
began
then you
long
can
before
option
them.
the Caden, the
What
guy,
cycle?
or
What are you
this
talking
one.
about?
So
The galaxy is built on a cycle
so
of
these are the
extinction.
options.
Each time a
Hmm.
great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently
But you don't have to
cast
romance
down.
anybody if you don't
Only
want to.
ruins
Also,
survive.
that's fully option.
The
That's
Okay.
Protheans rose
it's
up from a
completely
single
optional,
world
so you
until
don't
their
even have
empire
to do
spanned the
anything like that.
entire galaxy. Yet
So
even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before.
It was enough
Their
to.
greatest achievements,
yeah, I know.
the
Maybe
massive
that was a
antidote,
mistake.
are
But the
based
point
on the
is, you don't have to
technology
do
of those who
any.
came before them.
You don't have to. If you
And
can also
then,
choose
like
to
all the other
remain that
forgotten
there's no
civilizations throughout
no
galactic
romance at all
history,
with
Okay.
anybody.
the
So
Protheans disappeared. I
choice
have
is completely
dedicated my
yours.
life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
So you can decide if you want to go and talk to the council or not.
I suppose yes or no.
But you can also decide not to, but you
Patch
can
him
also
through, Joker.
talk to them. So,
Setting
yeah.
up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin.
He's
Was
always
that
gonna
really
complain.
necessary,
Just kidding.
Shepard?
So.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
There was the option to disconnect, and that will actually
No, I
disconnect.
don't
Good luck,
want.
Commander.
Like, it's
Remember,
not.
we are all
No.
counting on you.
All right. Okay, so after each of the main missions, you will have like a talk with the team, and then you will have a talk with the council. It's basically what just happened now. You can go and talk to your crew members if you want, or you can go and start like checking the journal and check which next planet to go to. So
What do you recommend?
it's always good to go and check on the crew members.
Okay.
I would say that will take you to the bridge. I mean, to the where the pilot is. So that's all. Like you don't. He actually doesn't have anything new to say.
Okay.
So.
So I should go here?
Yes, you can. So that will take you to the garage. Well, most of the team is, and some other team members are on this level. So
this?
yes, you can activate it, and it will take you to the. Okay. So on the right should be Garrus, and on the left should be the
Commander, nice work.
Rex and the
I knew working with the
female
Spectre would be
Ashley.
better than life at CSAC.
Have you worked with the Spectre
We have to
before?
talk with Garrus. Why are you so weak?
But I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way.
Ah, yeah, we
CSAC
can
vary
maybe
by rule.
put some
If
points
you're a
again.
Yes, we can, but we have first would have to be on the. Yeah, we can put points on the Squidmuds, but that will be once we landed on another planet. So
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
and it's the reason it's
So
also
you
good
just
to
quit
talk
because
to
you didn't like the
your
way they
like
do
squad
things.
mates between
There's more
missions
to it
because
than
they
that.
can also give
Didn't
you
start
side
out
missions
bad,
to.
but as
Ah,
I rose in
okay.
ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no store.
Oh yeah, and there's the locker right next to him is the lockers
Go ask the
when you can
Krogan if you want
choose between like weapons and armor people can
You
have.
Krogans
So
lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did
oh
the
yeah,
same
and
to
Rex
us.
is like hundreds of years
It's not
old.
the same.
So
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, everyone. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Should I put like so, or
you can click. You can. It's
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
so yeah.
okay? I talk to them and
Actually, they should be on the left from here.
I don't see anything from.
It's because of the lighting of the room.
At least here is something to go to.
That's the engine room. That's where you will find Tally.
Engineer Adams. Tally.
You can talk to her.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
So yeah, her family, I mean like a species, they live on ships because they lost their planet.
Valuable resource. But we don't have anything
So
like this.
I mean they're
We make things
kinda
cast-off and second-hand
okay.
equipment.
I
We just
don't
try to keep
mean
them
this in
running for
any
as long
bad
as
way,
we
but
can.
they're kind of space
Some of the
gypsies,
ship's larger
like
vessels
in
take
a
more
way
than
that they are
an
like
original flight from the get.
they are basically flying around space in a flotilla
I
in
can't
like
believe
their
the
own
fleet's still
fleet,
using ships that are 3
and
centuries
they
old.
do odd jobs here and there,
Constantly being repaired,
and
modified,
yeah.
and refitted.
Okay.
They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
And yeah, so they were the ones who originally created Geth, but then the Geth rebelled.
I want to know more.
You know,
about
the
Geth.
robots which we were
I
fighting.
doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
And maybe in the future we should have a bunny cam.
Maybe we should. Just to show people.
How come the council didn't
Might be
step in
fun.
and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
So yeah, basically what they did, they created robots who then became sort of self-aware and started asking questions. They tried to get rid of the robots, and the robots fought back.
Yeah, they, as I clicked as well, they defended themselves.
Yeah, exactly. They are defending themselves. Like, they became self-aware, and the first things the Quarians did was trying to kill them all. So,
incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
yeah, they defended themselves.
Yeah, but I
basically.
just chose that one.
Yeah.
Serves you right?
No, okay, that's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh.
Okay, anyway, goodbye, I think.
Yeah, you can say goodbye.
I should go.
See you later.
I mean, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah. Okay, who else is still?
So this is just so that's just the normal crew members. So you can now go. There should still be the Ashley, the woman.
But where?
On the left from here, yeah. Next, if you go just a bit, there.
Ah, yeah.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander.
She has something against the aliens?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I
think we
Keep in
should
mind,
give
this
free
ship
rein to
was
poke around the
built
vital
together
systems.
with the Turians.
Engines,
So
sensors,
humans and Turians
weapons.
both built this ship. So, and Garrus is a Turian. So
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
By mistrusting our allies?
exactly. I mean,
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Not necessarily.
yeah.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
It's not
Humans are
racism.
just
Sure.
than humans are.
Why do you feel that?
You cannot. Yeah. That's a good
These
question.
seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Just shut up. I mean, I would say you have to work with aliens.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. You
All
kind of
right,
have
I can see
to.
where
I
your
mean,
concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a
half the
multilateral
team is
mission.
aliens,
You
so
have to work with
Yeah.
aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Thanks, I guess.
yeah, you can
I
say
don't think
that.
kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Okay. Should I ask still how are we doing?
You can still ask it, like, are we?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Yes, and they can still not talk.
Yeah. You can say,
I
I
believe
would believe
her.
it.
Being
Yeah.
straight with us.
Exactly.
Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
Okay, I'm done with her. I don't like her.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
I don't kind of like her either. Like, oh yeah, by the way, so you see these lockers, you can decide, you can kind of equip each member of the team between missions from here, with if you want to give them new equipment. Also, if you go a bit further, the side of the wall, like the left, and then go forward, there should be a guy. So that's the Mako that you've been going around with.
Yeah, that's Garrus.
Yes, but there should be next to the door, near the door, yes, that guy. So you can talk to him, and he can actually buy supplies from him. And every time you buy like a license from
Whatever you
store,
want.
those
Armor,
kind of with that
weapons,
license,
odds.
you can buy
It's not
stuff
standard
from this
Alliance
guy.
issue,
Ah.
but that's not
Ah,
necessarily
okay.
And you can
a
also
bad thing.
sell your stuff with this
Well,
guy.
as long as you don't mind.
So if you have like too
Why
many,
should
I
I
don't
pay
know,
you
too many
for my
pistols
weapons
or
and
whatever, then you can
My
sell
stuff doesn't
this
come from
instead
the
of just going to the
Alliance. I have to
Citadel or
purchase it
whatever. You can
myself,
sell it
and
in
it's
your
not cheap.
ship.
Hell,
Okay.
the licenses
This guy,
alone have set
so-
me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
And if you click show me, he will show you what
Let's see what you got.
he's
You bet,
buying and
Commander.
selling.
Probably don't have money for anything. I still have quite low amount of money.
Yeah. So right now, these are the stuff you can buy, but then there's the you can click on sell, and yeah. But right now, I think it's you don't have to sell anything right now. I think, but it's important like you can later come back to this guy anytime. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, let's check finally our
You click on squad. So that's
things. Yes, I have 4 points.
Yeah.
So for what should I put points?
I would say, let me think.
Maybe on first aid?
Yeah, put one there. Put one on charm. Charm is always because you're trying to go with the paragon, so charm is good. And good. Put on the spectre training.
Okay, and one left.
Put it also on spectre training. Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. So this is just, but here the thing is, here in the ship you can only put squad points for yourself.
Okay. I was wondering where the others are. You know what? Let's save as well, just to be sure.
Yeah, it's always good.
Okay.
Okay, so if we go now, actually you can go now with the elevator. You can still talk to the Gaiden guy, and you can talk to the leader of the Sony, Asari, we just picked up.
Okay.
So
there are.
So if you go left, or no, don't go the stairs. Yeah, here. So if you go forward here, and you through that door actually, then and if you go through that door, you will get to the Liara, the Sari person.
This?
Yes. And there's the.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop
I don't
Saren.
think she would be like any kind of, because the thing is they were clearly trying to capture her or kill her.
Yeah.
So I don't think she would be like
Thank you.
Traitor or anything like that.
Should I put investigate, or I would like to talk about you?
You can put I like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must be low.
You must enjoy something about it.
No, I don't want to choose that.
Yeah.
Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology.
Are there people who just play through the whole thing with being mean? Like the whole time they choose the options?
I mean that's
like...
so if you want to go full renegade,
Sounds like
then
you
there
wanna
are
dissect
people
me in a
who are
lab
basically
somewhere.
just jerks the entire game.
And
I did not mean to insinuate.
what
because
can
it
they
has to-
achieve then?
Nothing, because
I
they're
only meant it would be an
evil.
interesting
Okay.
specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's
But again,
even
that's the
worse.
point. You can decide if you want to be how you want to react to people's how people talk, how you can decide how do you talk to other
Calm
people.
down,
so.
Liara. I was only joking.
And can you romance like multiple people
by
at
the
once?
goddess, how could I be
So in
dense?
this game,
You
no.
must think
So
I
in the
am
first
complete
one,
and utter
no.
fool.
And
Now you know why I
in
prefer
the
to spend my time in the
second
field
one,
with
you
data
can
disks and
kind of
computers.
try,
I always
but
seem to
it
say
will
something
not end
embarrassing
well.
to other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never
So
happened.
yeah,
Should I investigate more, or
you can investigate more Benezia.
why
I'll talk
Benezia
about.
did
I mean,
that
it's
with
literally her
I
mother
don't
who's currently
understand it.
one of the villains
She was
we're
always
Right,
gonna
yeah.
fight.
outspoken
So
about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events.
also,
Maybe she
in
thought
general,
aligning
to
herself with
anybody.
Saren would somehow be for the greater
Don't
good
go
in
and
the
play
long run.
with people's feelings.
At least I
Trying
hope
to
so.
romance two people at the same time is never a good idea. And also, in game is not a good idea. So, just saying.
None of this makes any sense.
But in this game,
I have not
there
spoken
is
to
gonna be.
Benezia in
If
many
you would
years,
go
but I
that
know her,
trying to
and this
romance
was not
somebody,
like her.
this game
Something
does have
changed.
kind of a bug
I'd like to know
thing
more about the Asari.
where it
We
does.
were the first species
You
to
might
discover the
actually have
citadel.
a situation
We were
very
instrumental
near
in
the
forming
end of the
council,
game
and we
where it's kind of
always strive to be the voice of
amplifying that
peaceful
you are kind of
cooperation in
trying to
galactic
romance
disputes.
two persons at the
My
same time,
people
even
believe
if
we
you
are
have
all
not
part
done
of a
anything
single
like that at
galactic
all.
community.
okay?
Each
But that's just
species
because the
contributes
game,
something to
you
the
know,
greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of
It's a
them
bit
seek to
stupid in a way.
understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered, male and female, have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This
So these
second parent,
species
however,
doesn't
may be
really
of
have
any species and
male
any
or
gender.
female.
Somebody can say that's disgusting. No.
Don't be.
I don't understand.
Don't wanna be
Your
rude.
species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union.
May or may
The
not
true
be
connection
involved.
is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Should I ask about her father?
You can, yeah.
Do you know who Matriarch Venezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Venezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Venezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the
Yeah.
union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Venezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Let's just say goodbye for now.
Okay, yeah.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
So, there was one more person I think you told.
Gaiden, yes.
Yeah, where is he?
So if you go through this door and then to the right, and then he should be very close. So no, so there.
Ah, there.
Yeah.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you.
Yeah.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
Yeah,
It's funny,
exactly.
we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a
You would have said
romantic.
cute way to look at
Did you
things.
sign on for the Dream Link?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
That seemed weird.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
I mean,
was downwind of a
accidental that some people were exposed to the weird space stuff, and then their children have special powers, and then they're put into government.
Running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals.
Progress. So yeah.
Show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Yeah, now I can choose something.
You're make a habit of getting personal with everyone.
No, just you.
If you want.
I didn't say I did this for the whole crew. We should talk again.
I'll need some time to process that.
You made him blush.
Yeah. Aww.
I'd like that.
Cute.
Okay.
Okay. So, I think we should go back to the bridge.
Yes. So,
wherever we were.
So not that way.
No.
That. And then to the.
Ah, yeah, up the stairs.
Exactly. Okay, so now you've gone too far because that's where the galaxy map is. So, but you should check your journal now. So, you can check. Do you want to do main mission or do you want to do side mission?
We can do a side mission.
Okay, check on the assignments. Okay. So yeah, here you can see there's a bunch of side missions. So if you click on the plus sign, then it shows more details. So here it says, go to the Sparta system in Artemis Tau cluster and look for the recon.
Because that was at the distress call. Wait, that had that huge monster, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay. So this is just, so whenever we do the scanning of planets, then we can find like stuff. So for example, stuff like this. So that just means that we need, again, this is just a scanning. Again, yes, scanning, and okay. So here, travel to on this system in the Hades Gamma cluster to look for a mission. So these are the side, many of the my side missions are like this, that you need to go to specific cluster, specific star system and to look for.
Okay, but let's go here.
Okay, so
Antaeus system.
Hades Gamma cluster. So
Hades Gamma cluster, Antaeus system.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's go to the map.
Hades whatever.
Hades Gamma.
And whatever.
Yeah. So then zoom out. And then if you right click, I will, yes, and right click again. Okay, this is the.
Yeah, we have to get the Hades thing,
yes.
Right? Well.
Wait. Isn't there one behind it? I mean, there? Yeah, there's the Hades one.
Okay. And this one, yeah.
Yeah, there's also another system here.
Yeah, but we needed this one, I think.
So now we go to this system, and then to check.
Message coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay, so we got, if you want, later you can go to Citadel and there's this person you want to talk to. So, now we need to check each of these, so if we click on these planets. You can land here already.
Okay. Well, let's land. I am going with Rex for sure, but who should be the other one?
Tali is good with technical stuff and
someone in combat.
Well, I would say then maybe Tali, because then also the better the skills of your squad mates also help your skill. So for example, if you have a high technical skill squad, that means it's easier for you to unlock, those weapon lockers or whatever. So
who should I choose?
Well, you can decide. If you want Biotic, then take Liara or Kaden. If you want just pure weapon, then take Ashley. If you take...
What would you recommend?
Tali.
Okay.
Because she gives you both tech and weapon stuff, and Rex already gives you like the Biotic stuff. So
I think first we should check the points, of the squad.
Yeah.
So, for him we have 4 points. Where should we put it?
Put the warp. So that also advanced warp, and then unlocks throw. So one more to the... It unlocks throw, and then put 1 in throw. So he has now one more ability. And for him...
1 more.
Put it in barrier. Because it's very useful. These are very useful skills. So.
Okay, for her we have 10 points.
Put it in pistols until it unlocks the shotgun. And put some on shotgun. Put skill on basic armor until it unlocks the first aid. Put on first aid. Yes, that's good.
You still have 5 points.
Put on decryption until it opens the hacking. Advanced sabotage. Yes. And then I would say the rest into that decryption. Yes.
Okay. I save. Well, let's check out the planet a little bit.
Okay, so check on the map. Alright, so...
Debris.
On the left, is there anything?
Anomaly. Research base.
Put
anomaly.
Put a marker on the research base. Yes. Let's go there. So I think that's where the...
Oh my god, that's... I hate to drive this. I'm so done.
What do you like the most about the game, actually?
Definitely not the driving.
But I'm trying to think positively, so...
I like the choices that you can have in talking, for sure.
Okay.
That you can also have different squad members, which you can choose from. That you have your own ship. And I mean, of course, the story as well. But yeah, currently, definitely I'm done with the driving.
Yeah. you're not the only one who said that. Let's just put it like this.
Here is something.
Yeah, this should be a research place.
It's deserted.
So if you click E, I think that should get you out of
No, it's Q.
Q. So you should look around here.
Oh, I got a Medija.
Of course, you're not stealing. You're just looking around, like.
As in every game.
Exactly.
Take off. And computer.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation
Okay, so now.
And what is this?
This is weapons locker. You can open it.
Oh man. There is barely any space. Ah, okay, I can't. Anyway.
Okay, so if you check now the map, because they said, so I think there should be a new location now which show. Okay, yeah, right in front of us is the extra excavation site, so we probably should go there.
Okay, let's go with the thing.
Our own little car.
Wait, which way? That way. Okay, okay, okay. I think it's that.
I think we need to go inside. Would be a good idea to save, I guess.
Wait, did I come from here?
No.
Or this is like just there are so many doors. Ooh, there are so many. Okay, wait. Rex, go. There. Tally. Whatever.
Well, you can put the shield boost for her.
Okay.
Yeah. You got this, don't worry.
Ooh. Yeah, sure. Both of them are.
You got this, don't worry.
Yeah, sure. There are a lot. Yeah, no. There were like 15 there of these things.
You can use your grenades also, like.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
let's
it's
try.
R which throws the grenade. I think if I.
Wait, which way did I come from? Ah, no, wrong way. R is the grenade?
I think so. You can test, but like.
You know, I save here because then I don't have to walk.
Yeah. Okay.
So you think R is the grenade?
I think so. Yes. I could remember wrongly, but. And then you have to press R again to explode it. Yes.
I just do a lot. I don't have more. Bye! Wait. Shield boost for everyone.
Yeah. You can also for yourself. Yes.
Rex is down. I am also... Oh, everybody's down. I cannot even move. There are way too many of these things here. Also, they are not really... I mean, they don't really take damage.
Well, yeah, you can try some other than pistol. You can also try maybe a shotgun or assault rifle or...
Maybe this?
Yeah, that's the assault rifle.
Okay. Wait, first I still throw a couple. Ah, wait, there is a...
Yeah, if you shoot that one, that should blow. Yes.
I just use all.
You can also wait until they, you know, come in a big group and then...
There are just too many at once. Nah. There are too many. Something has to be still done. Because there are too many of them.
So before throwing the grenades, wait until they all like come in a big pack, and then start throwing the grenades.
Okay.
Maybe that would be better. Also, when they get close, then try to maybe shotgun would be also good.
The what?
Shotgun.
Okay.
Try to retreat a bit.
Oh man!
But you were doing well. You were getting more and more Medigo. So you were doing quite well. So you were throwing, waiting until they start. Then you coming. Then you throw the grenades. And also if they get too close, then they try to get away from them. Retreat a bit and keep shooting at them. So.
Just my thing gets overloaded so fast.
Yeah, but then it's good also to change weapons.
Which one should?
You can try the shotgun one.
This one?
Yeah. Also heal yourself.
Ah no! Bye guys. No. No. Man. Okay, I think we figure this out next episode.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
So I think we say bye for now. And see you next week.
See you.
Bye bye.